Thank you, Madam Clerk.
And we are live.
Thank you. I would like to call this special council meeting of the town of Lincoln on September the 20th, 21 to order. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sandra Easton, Mayor of the town of Lincoln and Chair of today's special council meeting. We are meeting electronically through Zoom during this declared emergency period. Members of the public may observe the proceedings by accessing the live webcast at our YouTube channel. The Shononton people have called these lands home for thousands of years, and more recently, the Anishinaabe and the Haudenosaunee have been sharing the land as one dish, one spoon treaty territory. We would like to acknowledge the enduring resilience of the First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people who call this territory home. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll to establish quorum?
Thank you. Deputy Mayor Councillor Rajima.
Here.
Councillor Russell.
Here.
Councillor Pachariva.
Here.
Councillor Brunet.
Here.
Councillor McPherson.
Here.
Councillor Miklick sends his regrets and declared interest to agenda item 10.1 as it pertains to Jordan Village Improvement Project and therefore will not be present for this meeting. Councillor Timmers.
Here.
Councillor Reimer.
Here.
Mayor Easton.
Present.
And we have quorum.
In addition, I would like to take a moment to welcome the staff we have joining us today electronically. Chief Administrative Officer Mike Verkopoulos, Director of Economic Development and Communications Paul Deani, Director of Finance, Administration and Innovation Lawrence Wagner, Director of Public Works Dave Graham. And moderating and clerking the meeting today, we have our Director of Legislative Services and Town Clerk Julie Kirkos. IT staff are in attendance. Also joining us this evening is our external legal counsel, AJ Gajaria of Aird and Burles. As this is a virtual meeting, I will ask that we follow some procedures during this electronic meeting. Should there be a connection or service disruption for the chair, or a quorum is lost, the chair and or clerk will call a 10-minute recess to reconnect and to regain quorum. If quorum is lost, the meeting will be adjourned. If connection is lost from the chair, deputy mayor or the vice chair will resume the meeting. Once reconnection is achieved, the chair will assume their role. Each member of council who wishes to speak, please press the raise hand feature on your video call and the clerk will track our speakers list today and then invite you to speak when I open it for comments or questions. When I finish reading a motion and announcing the mover and seconder, the clerk will then call out the vote by reading each member of council's name out loud. Please remember to take yourselves off mute during this portion of the meeting so that you can confirm if you are in support or oppose. When not speaking, please remember to put yourself on mute. Do members have a declared interest? Councillor Miklick declared conflict with item 10.1 as it pertains to the Jordan Village Improvement Project. Do members have any announcements? There being none, there are no registered delegations this evening. There is no motion to approve council minutes. There are no recommendations from standing committee. And we have no notice of motion at this time. We will now consider item 10.1, motion to consider confidential items. Before I read the motion and we moved into closed session, I would like to explain what will happen for those watching this electronic meeting. First, there will be a closed session statement that the clerk will go through for all of council and staff that will be attending the closed session. Once that is completed, we will motion to move into closed. The clerk will be turning off the live webcast during the closed portion of the meeting. Once we have completed the closed portion of the meeting, we will resume with the live webcast and carry on with the public portion of the meeting and will read the motions in public session. Madam Clerk, will you please conduct the closed session statement for all of council and others attending the closed session?
Thank you. All members are reminded that any discussions in closed session are to remain confidential as per our procedural bylaw and code of conduct for the council for the town of Lincoln. Before we begin, I need each member that is attending electronically to confirm the following: that you understand that matters are to remain confidential, confirm that no one is present with you, confirm no one else can hear this closed session, confirm that you are not using any electronic devices other than your tablet, computer, or telephone for the video conferencing, confirm that you're not recording this portion of the meeting. If you acknowledge all of the above, please reply with "I understand," confirm to all of the statements as I read your name aloud. Mayor Easton?
I understand and confirm to all of the statements.
Deputy Mayor Councillor Rajima?
I understand and confirm to all of the statements.
Councillor Russell?
I understand and confirm to all of the statements.
Councillor Brunei?
I understand and confirm to all the statements.
Councillor Pachariva?
I understand and confirm to all of the statements.
Councillor McPherson?
I understand and confirm to all of the statements.
Councillor Timmers?
I understand and confirm to all of the statements.
Councillor Reimer?
I understand and confirm to all the statements.
Our CAO?
I understand and confirm to all of the statements.
The Director of Finance?
I understand and confirm to all of these statements.
Director of Economic Development and Communications?
I understand and confirm to all the statements.
Director of Public Works?
I understand and confirm to all the statements.
And our legal counsel from Aaron Bearless, AJ Garjaria?
I understand and confirm to all of the statements.
And I, as the town clerk, confirm and understand all of the statements.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. I have a motion moved by Councillor Pachariva and seconded by Councillor Rajima. Under Section 239 of the Municipal Act, notice is hereby given that council adjourned to closed session in order to address item 10.1 as follows. Item 10.1, pursuant to Section 239 subsection K, a position, criteria, or instruction to be applied to negotiations, and Section 239B, personal matters about an identifiable individual as it pertains to Jordan Village Improvement Project. Madam Clerk, would you please call over the vote?
Thank you. Councillor Brunei?
Yes.
Councillor McPherson?
Yes.
Councillor Pachariva?
Yes.
Councillor Reimer?
Yes.
Councillor Rajima?
Yes.
Councillor Russell?
Yes.
Councillor Timmers?
Yes.
Mayor Easton?
Yes.
That carries.
Madam Clerk, please proceed with the technical requirements to move into closed session.